Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we're going to do a quick skiff swap here, and we might tune the detent a little bit. This is the Kizer Hawk in full DLC. Yeah, let's do this. All right, today I'm looking at the Kizer Hawk, and this is the new one with the DLC coating on here. Beautiful, beautiful blade. Believe it's Carlos. What is the gentleman's name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Is that on the back here? Let me see. Yeah, I can't remember. It'll be in the comments down below. But this gentleman designed this knife. I got it. I bought it because, you know, it said, hey, it's a pretty good knife and all this stuff. And I thought, okay, got it on Good Friday. Got a really good deal on it. And here it is now. And wow. Yeah, I'm going to be keeping this one here for sure. If I get another one for a giveaway, I'll be in second purchase whenever it's available. But this is cool. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to see what size skiffs it takes, and then we're going to have to disassemble it. It is a liner lock. It looks like it's an inset liner lock, matter of fact, so we'll take a look at that here in a second. But first, you're going to speed up as I go through as I disassemble it, okay? It doesn't look like it has a captive pivot, but typically there's one side that's captive and one that's not. So let's do that. Interesting. Okay, so it's part of that. All right. That was really, really tight in there. And that's locked in place. That is not moving. And there's a little detent knob. I don't know if you can see that. Focus on that. Why you're not focusing. Got a little detent knob right there. All right. Interesting. Very tight in the scale here for sure. Wow. Trying to get that free. Ooh. That was a challenge. All right, so that's soldered on there. Fully soldered on there. That's a pretty high angle there. Yeah. You get high on the blade. Well past it. All right, so I'm going to tune this just a little bit, but I want to make sure I tune it just right. So let me find a spot where I can see it and I know how far I've moved. Okay, so it's lining up right there. Right there. Okay. Very good. All right, so let's figure out what size skiffs we need and if I have them. Because Kizer tends to use some big ones. This is a big one. So first, the pivot, we're looking at, okay, it's a 6mm pivot. That's the first thing. It's a multi-row. That's 3/16. And I've got a couple of these in that size. So let's see if it's one of these guys. Okay. And it's definitely, I think it's definitely the 1/16 ball. It doesn't look like it's, yeah. That's definitely 1/16. So you know that by going through here. It won't fit through there, but it easily goes. There's too much room over there. All right, so I have two. I have one that is, the outer diameter is 0.460, and one the inner diameter is, this one here is 0.492, and I'm guessing it's the 0.492. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, it's a little bigger than that. All right, so that should work, theoretically. All right, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that'll work. It has a little room, but should be nice tight on the pivot, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, very good. We'll look at what we're using when we come back to it, right? So we'll start off with this welt first, just so you know. I do have backups of this stuff. This one with the red, this is the 10 weight nano oil, and then my blue one is the 85 weight nano oil. It's really nothing to clean. It's really outstanding, by the way. I'll just show you. Here's a blade. DLC all the way in here. There's no ramp on here, but it's nicely smooth as well, so there you go. Now, typically, I'm assembling on this side over here, but today I'm assembling on the lock bar side. So I'm going to go and put a little detent oil, 85 weight on the nub, and then on the track that it's going to go through, which is from here. I don't know if we can even see it. Oh, yeah, I don't even know if I can see the track here. I'm just guessing what the track is because there's no mark of it. It's so amazingly solid. Wow. I think I might have a little too much, so I'm going to have to take some of that off. It's almost too much. It really is. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I have a little cheat sheet from Steven. He has the 1/16. He has the 6mm one right here. And this is the one I'm using is the 18 ball one right here. And then there's a smaller one. That's the 16 ball one. There's nothing that's bigger on the outside than these guys. All right. The next thing you go to is this 8mm. These are the ones that they use on Microtech, a lot of their stuff. So this is the biggest one, but there's still, you have 18 balls on this one. How many do we have on this one? I don't think I counted them yet. So let me do that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 on this one, and we have 18. So we get 2 extra balls. So this definitely gives you a little extra stuff on this one. So now we're going to put a washer on here. You always want to have the smooth side on one and then the other one. So let me feel that and get my cloth here. Usually the one that's not smooth, you can feel it dragging. The one that's not. All right, so this will be perfect. So we'll use this side that hadn't been used yet because that's actually the smoother of the 2 sides. Interesting. All right, that's fine. Oh, it was a clip. That's what it was. I thought I scratched it, but it was just from the clip. So the skiffs that fit this are the 6mm 1/16 ball. Ball count is to 18 balls. Inner diameter is 0.238, which is the 6mm, and the outer diameter is 0.492, which is the maximum to have for that. And it's also the maximum ball count for that 6mm pivots. And then the thickness is the washer itself, which is 0.050, which doesn't matter usually, but that's what cages the bearings, right? And so that's the skiffs that fit in this one. So if you want to make sure you make a note of that, please do. But they work really well. I can tell you. Do you need them? No, of course not. Especially with this DLC on here, it's phenomenal. But I can already tell you, I can already feel it. Before there was a little, maybe, I don't know, something there, but it's just a little smoother, a little more controlled. Yeah, it's nice. Definitely nice. All right. All right, so that is the tuning I did. Make sure we don't have any blade play. We're in there nice and solid. Yeah, and that's so much easier to work now too, by the way. Before, it was a little harder to get past there, right? It was a hard push, which you may like that. I don't really have an issue when I got a fuller like that. And the flipper here as well. It's got enough of a crisp detent. It's fine with me. You know, I don't feel like I have to flip it out where I'm going to break the blade every time. I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't really notice a difference. It might be just a slightly bit softer, but I'm okay with that. And this right here, this is the part that's more comfortable. It's more comfortable to disengage the lock now. Especially if you got big meaty fingers, this might be a benefit to you. If you got big meaty fingers, because you do have to push all the way in with that new detent nub system they have, which I don't mind at all. It's nice. It's got that double click that reminds me of a Holt haptic or a Herman or something like that, right? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. All right, very cool. Very cool. So that was the tuning. We actually did a tuning of the knife, and of course I wasn't all the way in, so I don't know what you saw of that. I'm sorry, wasn't even paying attention. So if all of that was cut out, then I apologize. But all right, so this is the tuning that we've done of the knife. We tuned the detent. It was a little stiff here. I get big meaty fingers. It was kind of hard to push in. Now it's much easier to push in, to disengage, get past the clutch, which is really nice. I haven't noticed anything as far as the reverse flick or the front flick, as far as the thumb hole right here, right? I can still slow roll it. The flipper works great. You can do the push button still. You can still do the light switch. Has a little more of a control drop shut, as far as I'm concerned. So all that is really nice. So to me, it was a win. I can feel the difference. It's minuscule. It's minor. Some people will not. But it's a difference between, you know, performance and because we're at that performance level now where we're doing stuff. I got stuff on there, so let me wipe that off. There we go. All right, but that's the only thing that I noticed on this one. But it's really nice. All right, so that's the tuning. We tuned the detent. We swapped out the skiffs, and yeah, it's great. It's great. Love it. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the channel really helps out. It allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone who watches the videos, who likes the videos, enjoys the content, who subscribes, who's part of the live stream, who's just in the community. Thank you. I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, hit that notification button down below as well so you can be notified of future content like this video. And a big shout out to all my channel members out there. I appreciate you. You guys encourage me when I need the encouragement. I appreciate that. And you also allow me to do things way sooner than I ever thought I'd be able to do. So thank you. Thank you for that. As you've been so generous to me, I want to be generous back to you. I do it once a month. I do two things. I do a once a month members giveaway. It's an exclusive knife, a more premium knife. Try to find something that's a bit above a budget banger, but that's a secondary giveaway just for you guys. And do that once a month. The other thing I do is if you're a brand new channel member, been a channel member all along, or were a channel member and became a channel member, and any of you guys are channel members right now, you've never gotten a channel sticker, never emailed you one, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a sticker and a little thank you note, just to let you know I appreciate you. It's another small way for me to say thank you. Yeah, so I'm so grateful to all of you guys. Thank you. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week.